So guys, we are kicking off this week's video in the garage, and of course we are in Fergus. We are doing a little bit of work to Fergus because, as you guys know, he has been abandoned for the last year while we were building another van and travelling all over Europe. This van has been neglected, so there's little bits and pieces that needs to be done to it, and as you can probably tell, I'm on my own because Annie has sadly left me, but more about that later on. So we are doing a little bit of body work to Fergus right down here, because if you guys remember, way back when we first started travelling, we were travelling in Fergus and we got into an accident, and this whole entire side right here was hit and damaged. So we ended up driving around for like 2 months around the coast of Spain. This was all getting wet and everything, all the paint had come off, so I think a little bit of like rust and everything got in behind it and kind of grew out as the guy painted over it. So I've just sanded it all back down. I've put a little bit of filler on it, got rid of all the rust. Now it's time to sand all this down, spray it, and it'll be as good as new. But there's also a little bit up here that we need to do. Up here there has been a little bit of a bubble that was forming right here, and that was really annoying me, so I sanded it all back. Luckily it wasn't any rust or anything, it was just kind of a little bit of corrosion that caused the bubble. But I got all sanded down to bare metal. I've treated the area. Now it's time to primer it up, fill it, paint it, and everything. The Fergus should be good to go. So as you can see, this is a little patch right here. That is rust converter on it, just to clear everything up. I'm going to hit that little bit of primer, skim it over with 𝗦𝗗𝗘𝗢, paint it, and you'll never know.
Hi guys, while Shane is fixing Fergus, I'm out here in the big blue bus in Spain. I had to come out here because I have a lot of dentist appointments. So the dentist has really messed up our trip at the end of last year and now this year. So I'm in Spain for the next couple of weeks while Shane is in Ireland. But he's coming back once I'm done all my dentist appointments. And then the big question is, where are we going? We were thinking of the south of Spain, but at the moment there's a load of floods and storms. So we are thinking that maybe we could go to Italy, France. We don't really know where to go, so leave down in the comments where you would go. We might even go to England. Honestly, we have no plans. That's our plan, is having no plan. So we'd love to hear your suggestions because we are completely lost. And now back to Shane, and hopefully Fergus behaves and he doesn't act up because Shane is on his own.
Stay. I hate body work. Owning such an old van like Fergus comes with a lot of work because this here van is 44 years old, so it has seen a lot, so you always have to keep on top of any little like blemishes or anything that come on it, just so it doesn't turn into anything nasty. So now I have everything masked off and it is ready for paint, but this paint is absolutely freezing, so I've turned the diesel heater on in Fergus. I'm going to leave this sitting in front of the diesel heater just to warm up so we can get a better finish on it, and then Fergus is ready for the road. Okay, here goes nothing. Not bad. So this has turned out absolutely brilliant. Now this here is a little bit lighter than the new paint. That's just because it has faded over the last number of years. But you come down here, that is looking pretty good. So now that Fergus is all fixed up, ready to go, it is time to pack the van and get ready for a little solo adventure that I've never been on in 4 years of van life. As I said, in 4 years of doing van life, I have never spent a night away on my own. So God knows how this is going to go. That is Fergus all packed up now, ready to go, and in typical Irish fashion, it has started raining just as we were about to leave, but we cannot let that stop us, because if that was the case, we would never go anywhere. Meanwhile, Annie is over in Spain, enjoying the sunshine with the big blue. The question is, will Fergus start or not? We just have to let it warm up a little bit. Every time. One time I put petrol into Fergus by pure accident. This has to be the worst part about Fergus. It cannot get up hills. Ah! Sorry. Apologies. Sorry. Sorry. Jeez, at this stage I think a cyclist is going to overtake me. Come on. we are getting close to our destination now. We should only be 10 minutes away. So we have arrived at the beautiful town of 𝗦𝗨𝗣𝗢𝗢, where there is absolutely nothing to do. But there is a nice little marina, and that's where I'm going to park up for tonight and do a little bit of fishing. This right here is where I'm going to call home for tonight, and it's just right alongside the �ኤrn River here. I think it's the �ኤrn, a river right here in front of it. So I'm going to go get the fishing rod, do a little bit of fishing, and get in for the night. It's going to be a fun one, on my own for the very first time. There's not much happening. It's getting cold, it's getting late, it's starting to get dark. I think it's time to get into the van. Oh. How do people do this on their own? Huh? Because I would struggle. Just before I settle down for the night, I'm going to go stretch the legs because it'll be a long evening sitting in the van. So right beside Fergus you have these toilets, which are completely free, and that is the 𝗦𝗏𝗏 wards, so you can come and find it. There needs to be more places like these all over Ireland because they are so handy for parking up for the night. Like, look at, I have this whole entire place, 2 other campers, and your toilets right beside you. What more could you want? Right, let's get set up for tonight. So that is us all ready for tonight. It is currently 6 o'clock, so it's time to get ready and get something to eat because I am pretty hungry. So on tonight's menu is not going to be an awful lot because when you're on your own, you don't want to start cooking this big fancy meal. So tonight's menu, I think I'm just going to have eggs. So let's get them. We can do some mushrooms with some eggs, some spinach. After travelling in the Big Blue, it's very hard to get used to Fergus again with stooping down. Oh, so annoying. You know what? I didn't bring any rubbish bags. That's why I need Annie here. So we've got the eggs on and we have our mushrooms frying in this new pan right here, which is an absolute game changer. Oh, my back is killing me. Trying to cook with the roof down and everything is just an absolute nightmare. Get me back to the Big Blue very quick. Mushrooms are cooking up nicely. Oh shit. So are the eggs. Get off. Got it. So guys, that is my dinner served. Not the most appetizing dinner, but it's going to fill a hole in my tooth anyway, so let's get in. So I have just tidied up everything, but this is why I would not be able to do Solo VanLife on my own. I would need Annie with me. I packed the van to come on this little short trip. I forgot to bring washing up liquid, I forgot to bring a towel, I forgot to do everything. So I have my dishes here and I have forgot everything else. So yeah, Annie, I need you back. So guys, seeing as I am parked up here in the middle of 𝗦𝗨𝗏𝗏𝗢 and there's absolutely nothing to do, I'm going to have a night inside the van. So I'm going to set up, get a little bit of work done, but first we need to turn on the diesel heater because it's getting pretty chilly. So it was good when you hear that. What's that noise? It's the diesel heater? I heard a bang and I don't know if that's the diesel heater or what. Please be working. It's getting cold. So guys, to keep me powered for the night, I am using the All Powers R1500, and don't forget we have a discount code. If you use the code 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏VanLife, you'll get an extra 12% off. These are amazing. So guys, it has been a couple of hours. It is now 9 o'clock and this van is like a sauna. This diesel heater is working a treat. It's absolutely unbelievable. I don't know how we went so long without a diesel heater, but thankfully we have one in it now. So I'm just going to go outside, check out, see what's happening, because I've heard a few cars pull in and a few like boy racers. So I'm just going to go out, have a look and see what's happening. Just see that just so I know what's around me tonight. So I have no idea where all these campers came out of. When I pulled the curtains, it was only me and one other one, and now there's like 6. There's a couple here, a couple over there. So it's good to know that I'm not going to be alone tonight. There's going to be a few people around me. Oh, the heat. The difference when you come into the van from outside. Oh my god, this van is like a sauna. And I can never complain anymore. Well, she could when we were in the Pyrenees and our diesel heater broke in the Big Blue. In the bed. So guys, as you know, this is called Fergus, but our other camper, we have just been calling it the Big Blue Bus since the very first day we got it, and the name was kind of stuck. But a lot of you guys have been saying we need to come up with a proper name for the Big Blue, so we put it out on YouTube yesterday to see what you guys have thought. And if you have any other ideas, leave them down in the comments of this video. But I'm just going to run through a few of the suggestions that we have got over the last couple of days. Some of them like Steve, Thomas. One person says do not call it Bonnie because of Bonnie Blue, but I think I like the name Bonnie, so that's a contender for number 1. Another one called it Big Bert. A lot of people say Big Blue, so it's between Big Blue and Bonnie. I like the name Bonnie. Another person suggested that we call it BBC for Big Blue Camper, or that could be interpreted as Big Black Car. So another one of our super fans want to call it Deacon because seemingly there was a band called Deacon Blue and they sang a song called Fergus Sings the Blues, so it kind of fits right in with Fergus and the Big Blue and everything. There has been so many suggestions. Somebody says that because Fergus is like an Irish name, we should call it Diego so that Annie has a Spanish van. Oh, there is so many. So guys, leave it down in the comments. What do you think we should call the van? The title contenders are Bonnie, Big Blue, Deacon and Steve. So let us know, what do you think we should call this van? So when I came into the van after being outside, this van was like an absolute sauna, so I turned off the heat because it was just so warm. It was getting too hot. But unfortunately, this van with the pop top, it lets out a lot of heat. Like right now, the skylight, it doesn't even form a proper seal, so there is a lot of heat escaping, and the van is freezing again, so we're going to have to turn the heat back on. Good morning guys, we survived the first night on our own. And our new paintwork has survived. So I have to say that was a very successful first night away in the van on my own, but there was a few times in the middle of the night where I jumped up because I don't know why, there was somebody standing right outside my window shouting somebody's name, scared the absolute life out of me. And then about 2 AM some car came in and was just revving and it sounded like someone was getting shot. And then some of these campers, I do not know which one, I think maybe the one beside me that has already left, had its engine running up until 3 o'clock this morning, so it was so annoying. But this morning is completely different. It is so moody looking. It's just fog ever you cannot see. So it's time to get the van packed away, get something to eat, and see what we get up to. So guys, breakfast is on and it'll nearly be ready. We're using the new sandwich maker pan. It's absolutely unbelievable. I don't know how we've went so long without having it. It's going to change the way we cook. So I'm excited to get this out to the Big Blue and travel around Europe. This weather is a bit depressing. But last night, oh, the amount of times that I woke up because people were shouting outside the van, people had their engines running. It shouldn't be allowed to have your engine running that late in the middle of the night, because it was at least 3 o'clock by the time I fell back asleep. So God knows what time he had his engine running to, and it was right beside me. At least 3 o'clock. So it was so annoying. It shouldn't be allowed, because one, it's dangerous. You could, like, people have died because of it, and also it keeps everybody else awake. So I woke up several times in the middle of the night, and then when there's people standing outside your van shouting Riley for some reason, oh my God, it scared the life out of me. Didn't know what was happening. And then I had so many dreams. Oh, it was just an absolute nightmare. I should have maybe went to the coast or somewhere where maybe there wasn't so many people, because I didn't think there'd be that many people here, but turns out there was about 6 or 7 campers. Anyway, let's get breakfast. And that is one perfectly made toasty. I should have had this for dinner last night. This weather is so depressing, so I cannot wait to get back, pick up the Big Blue and see where we go. So as I said before, if you have any suggestions, leave it down in the comments. Where do you think we should go? Because we have no plan. So guys, my first solo trip is over. It's time to pack up the van, get ready and head home. Fingers crossed, Fergus starts. That was a rough one. I don't know what happened there, but it filled the car park full of smoke. Right, we better get hitting the road quick, because we're going to annoy the neighbours with all this smoke and noise. I definitely couldn't keep Fergus running until 3 o'clock in the morning, because it would have kept the town up. Right. Wow, shit! I forgot to close the doors. Come on. Whew, got him. So there you have it, guys. Fergus and I have made it back from our very first solo trip together, and I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty boring compared to being with Annie in the van. You just have somebody to talk to, stuff to do. It's just not for me. But I don't know how some of you guys do it for so long on your own. I would be bored stupid. But on the way back from our park up, of course, Fergus was building up a little bit of traffic behind him, so we just pulled in to let everybody pass, and it turns out that one of our subscribers were behind us and they saw Fergus on the road. So if you ever do see Fergus on the road, let us know, or if you ever see us, come over and say hello. We love meeting each and every one of you. So guys, that is it from me and Fergus. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and the next time we'll catch you, we'll be reunited with the Big Blue bus out in Europe for another adventure. We'll see you then. Bye.